At the end of day four in this IPL phase two that's happening at UAE, we have seen all teams playing a game each. And of course, clearly, we can see in the points table that Delhi Capitals are on top, and of course followed by Chennai Super Kings, then Royal Challengers Bangalore and Mumbai Indians. If you look at the teams, the way it is stacked, Delhi Capitals look the strongest team by far and well settled team as well. But having said that, the heartening news for me is that the Indian players have done extremely well, and that too, some of the performances have come from the youngsters. That's been brilliant. That shows the kind of talent that India has. And to begin with, it was Rituraj Gaikwad who played extremely well for Chennai Super Kings when they were sort of losing wickets at regular intervals. He held one end and made sure he occupied the crease, and his maturity that he showed as far as the shot selection is concerned was just outstanding. He stayed there till the end and made sure that they reached 150 odd runs and to put pressure on the opposition, that is Mumbai Indians. And of course, Chennai Super Kings going on to win the game by 20 runs. I think that was an outstanding effort from Ruturaj Gaikwad, one of the youngsters in the last 4 games. And of course, some very good performances in the next game. That is RCB versus KKR. I think we saw Varun Chakravarti flighting the ball brilliantly. He bowled brilliantly. He used the conditions extremely well. Made sure he pitched the ball in the right areas. Asked a lot of questions to the batsmen, and picking up three wickets in that game. And it was a low-scoring game. Of course, it was an easy game for KKR though, but I think you need to appreciate Varun Chakravarti. He is sort of shown that confidence to the selectors that they did the right thing in picking him for the T20 World Cup. That's happening at UAE after the IPL. And of course, Shubman Gill, again another youngster who did extremely well, chasing the score, and Venkatesh Iyer. So I think there's a bit of a lesson for a few of the talent, especially Devdutt Padikkal, who could learn a few things from the way Ruturaj Gaikwad played, especially in the CSK and Mumbai Indians game. Because I feel Devdutt Padikkal has shown a lot of talent, a lot of promise, but he needs to sort of understand and analyze the situation and play accordingly. And I think show a lot of maturity in terms of playing through the line, playing proper cricketing shots the way Rituraj Gaikwad did. There was no fancy shots that Rituraj Gaikwad played in his innings. So it was just through the line and proper cricketing shots. I think what he has shown is that if you occupy the crease, if you still play proper cricketing shots, you can still score a lot of runs. That's exactly what he has shown. You don't have to be experimenting with too many shots. But having said that, the third game was a high scoring game. Punjab Kings versus Rajasthan Royals, 180 odd runs, and we saw two young fast bowlers doing extremely well, bowling extremely well, using their variations, their skill to perfection, executed their change of pace deliveries or Yorkers superbly well. One, Arshdeep Singh for Punjab Kings bowled a brilliant spell, his first 5 wicket haul in IPL, and showed a lot of confidence, a lot of belief in his ability, picking up 5 wickets. And later on in the same game, defending that score, Karthik Tyagi bowled an outstanding spell. Both youngsters, so Karthik Tyagi, of course, the Punjab Kings were very much in line to on track to win the game, but then the way he bowled his spell, especially in the death overs, was just brilliant, bowling to two top class batsmen, international batsmen, executing his Yorkers to perfection, and holding his nerve, handling the pressure brilliantly, and showing a lot of belief in his ability. I think that was great to watch. Um, and of course, yesterday's game, Delhi Capitals. They were all over SRH. I would say SRH didn't have a clue. So I feel probably uh, it's going to be really really tough for SRH to make it to the last four. Because the top four, if you look at the points table, the top four teams look really good. There are chances for the other three teams as well. It's KKR, Punjab Kings, and Rajasthan Royals, very much in the competition. So going forward, I think it is extremely important for the teams, especially third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. All these teams, it is extremely important that they win every game, and every game matters. So we can see a lot of changes in the points table going forward, and of course, you can see some great games as well. So I'll see you soon.